I would swear something is wrong with the water, even though I know what the problem is. Anyways, for today, what I would like to do after showing off my off-camera progress, I would like to do something with the village behind my kingdom and or its villages, because I'm going to need to have more traders, and the village deserves an update after all of these trades what they've done for me. Now the thing is, the reason why this is down here is because I got a little laggy problem right down there, and I've been searching for the problem. Apparently I got too many chests in one spot, which I need to smear out. So the thing here is, if I come closer, you might see a little bit of stuttering. It just depends on where I look. It's not like too crazy, but it's still noticeable. And I think I got like 420 chests right now. And the problem is, all these chests needs to be rendered, and it's different than just a block, because these chests have like space between in them, and the light does things with that. I think these picture frames has nothing to do with it, but I could also be wrong about that. So I wanted to check out what if I turn Optifine off. And I didn't really realize that when I started up the Minecraft without Optifine, it actually had an update. So the version was different from Optifine. So after I checked it, I had a little bit less lag. Optifine is a very, powerful tool, but it also requires a lot of, power. And when I wanted to go back to Optifine, I needed to download the latest version. And I got the latest version, but apparently in this version, it's like a little bug onto the water, which makes everything underneath the water or that touches the surface of the water, make it look like how it is. The funniest thing is, after I got the new Optifine, I was like, oh, let's mess around with the options of the game, see if I can get a little bit rid of the lag. Like you have these, I think it was. Yeah, entity distance. I tried to put everything on fast, stuff like that. And what I didn't realize is that the bug was actually of the latest Optifine and had nothing to do with the options I changed. So you can imagine I messed around with the option for hours and hours before I started looking for this bug. It took me a long time to find a forum post where someone had the same, and people were saying, yeah, it's the latest Optifine, just a little bug. It took me so much time. Anyhow, what I need to do, and I just need to smear out these boxes all over my kingdom, put like painting at a painting store, put all the food at the farm, which I already did, etc. Things like that. And slowly but surely it will happen. Now another thing that I need to do in order to reduce the lag for a bit is I can have two boxes for the cobblestone, but I should not put like the stairs, slab, walls in separate ones. I need to put all of these in one. So on that way I can get rid of the whole row on top and reduce the lag. Now you notice a little bit when I do this. So yeah, that is one thing, and I got everything, I start to get a bit of leather, and I got also something to say about the cave, because how did I get all of these rails? I found like a massive cave, like absolutely massive, but I want to show that another time. So I got glowstone because I've been trading with the villagers. When you trade, you update them and they get more stuff to trade. So that's why I got the glowstone. I will show you in a second what I did with that. And here I want to put down all the light sources except for torches. Now, of course, diamonds and gems and, stuff that I can take with me on adventure. Up here, well, actually, one more up here. I put it down the map of the last adventure, right? I'm gonna do this. Here's my home base. This is the route I did. On here, I got a map. This is, by the way, zoomed out one time. So, yeah. This is everything. Now, I'm not quite sure if this will update. No. By the log of this, it didn't update the roads. Roads, you say? Yeah. I did some updates to the place where the castle will come. Now, of course, the castle itself is something that I would like to show with you guys. I'm just going to yeah, let's just do fly mode for this one, so you can see the overall of it. And that is, I've been doing some stuff. Now, this was a lot of work. I had to jump up and down tons of times. And it took like at least a day of work to get all of this stuff done. And I'm not done just yet by any, not by anytime soon I'm not done. The whole thing is, when I'm done with the whole road going around and I reach like the ground somewhere and go between in, and I want to fix the road as first a little bit. I'm not going to do everything. Then I'm going to need to terraform the whole mountain. So basically what I'm going to need to do is everywhere where you see dirt, I'm going to need to replace it with stone. And of course on top I can have like grass stuff. As you can see, I still have this down here for going up and down. This whole wall here needs to be stone, and that's not the only thing. I'm also going to need to add some rows, so that I don't have a whole flat wall. I'll probably end up making like little tunnels here and there, or like dig it in stuff. I will show you in a second what I mean with that. But as you can see, I made myself a route, so I know where to go up easily. But down here, this road just needs to go right there, right? This is the last part what I ended up with. And yeah, this road is gonna go up. Gonna go at the side as I wanted to. It goes a little bit underneath here at the corner. I, made a little spot. I wanted to do a lot more here, but it's so cramped up. I wanted to have like something like dirt and grass and shiny stuff and flowers and make it beautiful. Then we go up here. I like the street down here because we have a little bit of a, grass situation here to do that. So, all the animals that were stuck at the side of the mountain start climbing this road. And then when you go up here, you can just park your horse here at the fence. And then you can get into the castle. So look at all these animals. The residents of the castle. I've also digged out the tunnel all the way down there, and as you can see, I've been beautifying the wall with stone and these glow stones. Now that is the floor of the tunnel that goes underneath, so I'm very happy with that. And of course, at some point I want to make like a bridge to the other side, and there will be my throne and all the precious stuff. Alright, let me just do a little fly over so you have a little bit of an idea of the scale of this project down here. Now, of course, I'm going to need to do a ton of stuff, right? It looks kind of cool, though. And down here, I want to add some land, right? I want to add a bunch of land down here. Because I want to make like a building here, not too big, just a small, hill, cliffside building. And it will be like 2 doors down here. Or however I'm going to do that. Might be smart to figure it out before doing the whole show. Yeah, just a small building until here, and then that's it. Like a small mountain building. This took me a ton of work. And also, I have a little bit more of forest to cut away down here, and then all of the forest is gone. And what I need to do is also cut those trees down there and the trees up front, and I just need to find another spot where to just grow a row of trees. And then, I'm just ready to start filling up this whole island and terraforming this whole stuff down here. I can't wait to see how it will look into the future. Now, let me just show you what I've done into this whole section, because I've been removing all of the chests, and as you can see, I've been fixing something down here. Alright, so yeah, all the chests are gone, and I was actually surprised that there was like a light down here. Look at this, that's real cool though. It's gonna be way more deeper, alright? Now the thing is, I would like to first dig out until the layer that is underneath are all the way up to the end, or at least as far as I can, because I have like a little problem on there, which is okay. And anything else, I want to go to layer 14. Because, from layer 14 I can go all the way in directions in order to gain more iron. Then I will just see how I can go even deeper. Because yeah, like I said, there's like a massive cave down here. This is, by the way, not massive. I found one that is even more 10 times crazier than this. But as you can see, if I would dig it out all the way to here, you know, there's like a massive hole. I will just have to see how I can implement this into the structure. But this is just an off-camera work. It's not going to be needed anytime soon, though. Enough with the talk about this and that. Let's just have a talk about this village. So I've been trading now and then with the villages. I believe almost all the villages are max level. Now the thing here is I do also have a lot of farmers. I'm not quite sure how it exactly works with how many and how much. And let me see you. Ah, I do have 2 of these dudes. Oh. Ah, okay. I was getting confused already. At one point I was like, hey, he has a lot more to trade, and at another point I was like, he has nothing to trade. So yeah, there are 2 of these dudes. So the point is here I got the smoker in order to trade beef with this dude, because you know at some point I got a lot of beef from those cows, killing cows and stuff. And the point is, I was thinking I need some more variety of villages. Now, of course, what I want to do eventually is having my own town into my kingdom with villages, but for now, I would like to do something with this village. It looks like a mess, there's grass everywhere, the pathways are not really looking nice, certain holes need to be filled up, but also what I would like to try, I think what I want to do is replace that thing there with a enchantment table. So we're gonna get the ability to trade some box, because I'm really going to need to have something like that. Of course I can do box stuff myself, but you know, trading is also a very good thing, because if you're mending, this guy has mending, you can trade for mending rather than, you know, trying to get mending yourself. It will take a lot more time and work. So in today's episode, after I'm done talking, what I want to do, and this will be partly off camera work and partly, you know, together work. I want to make a wall. This wall is going to be too high, and that's it. Why the wall? Well, give these villages a little bit of protection. The wall will start out, let me just say, right around here, somewhere, right? I'm just going to go around. I want to have a little bit of space for, you know, whatever. Maybe I can make another building. Maybe like a... If I can breed some villages in the end of the episode, and we have more villages, I can also have like a smithy dude, you know? I want to make a wall, I want to have it a little bit tied up, a little bit not tied up, going around here, going around there, yada yada yada, going around here, here, and there, and there. Just pass this stuff around this little pound. Let's make the pound look nice. Going around here, up there, and close it up right here. Of course, onto the water, I'm going to need to build a little bit onto the water so these dudes will not go around it and get stuck. Alright. Oh man, that looks very deep. So yeah, let's just terraform this village, make it look nice, and then I'll come back to you, and then we're going to see if we can make an enchantment table and get one of these dudes to work. The village wall has finished, and I've done something extra on the outside of the village walls. But first, you might wonder, why are the graphics on vanilla? Well, actually, this isn't vanilla. It might look like it. Long story short, I'm starting to get more and more stuttering, lag, and whatever not, and it's really annoying me. And if I have to choose between fancy graphics, stuttering, and lagging, the more I build, or lesser fancy graphics and just smooth gameplay, I'd rather choose for smooth gameplay. I have been watching season 7 of Hermitcraft of Corrales, and when he at the beginning turned on Optifine, when he had like a small base, things were fine. After 20 episodes or something, he had like a huge city. He turned on Optifine to show off how fancy it looks, and it was one heck of a lag fest. The more you build, the more chests, the more stuff, the more lag and stuttering you're going to get, and it's not fun to play like that. So I'd rather accept it right now. what I will do, each 50 episodes, we're gonna do a world tour, and then I'll put Optifine on to show how fancy it is and to show how annoying it is, all that lag and stuttering. I just have to accept it. Now, do I play 100% on vanilla? Like I said, not really. As you can see on the screenshot, the left side is way more lighter, and or on the right side, I got like this red-orange stripe, and above this red stripe, you can see the anti-aliasing is very bad on that one. The right side is vanilla Minecraft. The left side is, let me just call it vanilla, but with Optifine, because as you can see, when I go to the options, I still have Optifine. Now, normally I was using this one. Now I'm using internal with the old lighting turned off and the anti-aliasing on 4 times, and I done a few couple of things. Long story short, I have been reading that B000100 is actually using this settings for his Minecraft. I get a light on maximum, graphics on fancy, and it just runs like a smooth baby bum, something like that. Anything else, we just gotta accept it, and yeah, that is what I'm doing right now. So, what have I done to the village? Well, as you can see, I have done something. Yes, I've been planting a lot of trees because, you know, it looks nice if you already walk in like this. Do I want to do a lot of this to this village? Not really. I'm planning on to do some pathways, maybe here and there. I'm going to set up a building, and I want to move up the market. Make it just a little bit more nice, okay? For now, I just have the wall done and a lot of trees planted around. Now, I do want to show you. Game mode, creative, so we can fly. If we go up in the sky, you can see perfectly what I've done here. And the more I was working on this, the more I actually got exciting to start a village on my own camp, which that's why I'm saying I'm not going to do too much. I do want to, you know, change this building with a enchantment table. And I just want to spend a little bit of time and attention to it. What I really would like to do is make this pathway go that way on a nice way. Then have this pathway go here, then around, and end it up there. So, you know, for whatever reason, we can go on a horse easily that way if need. And I want to make certain paths looks nice. Maybe plant tree, bushes and stuff around here. And I want to do a test and see if I can breed some villages. Now, these markets here, I want to place them down here. And I think the reason why they gather around here is because of this bell. I think this bell plays an important role into a village. So I want to place the bell down here. The market stand's gonna go around. The smoker building, yeah, before I'm doing something with that, I also had something else in mind. Yeah, I need a building for breeding, because now basically all of these folks are sleeping alone, except in this building there are 4 beds. And I'm going to need to kind of calculate how many people are there and how many beds are there and how many can I remove and can't remove. But I feel like I should actually keep it with making it look nice and then, you know, move on and make my own village. I think that would be way more nicer to do. Now, you know, beautifying just, you know, because I respect the village and I think it's a fun thing to do. It doesn't cost too much work. Now the thing is, I have here a lot of space. Now I also know that I'm going to need to be careful placing beds outside of the part where I want to have people. I wanna, there will be like a gate down here, and then in here I want to have this my own village with the needs. I'm going to need like a smithy, and maybe I can better, well, I can always make another enchantment table or steal the one over there and place it out here. A butcher, you know, stuff like that. I want to have my own people gathering around here. I want to have like a bell and etc, etc. I actually would like to kind of grab these buildings, change them and place them out here. So it's like an upgraded version of this village. And of course, outside of that, there will be more houses, but I want to keep the folks in here. I might just need to build like a wall on such a way that they're not really visible from the castle, that it's like a closed off area. Now, I have also found a village where I want to, let me just kindly say, borrow the people. And by the way, let me just go out here and show you that I don't have any lag at all anymore. That is the whole thing. Maybe a little bit, but it's at least 75 to 80% less with vanilla Minecraft. Even though it's not vanilla, the point is it's just Optifine, and we Optifine take care that you can get an increased FPS and still have it look better than the vanilla Minecraft. I can have anti-aliasing on, I can have like the old lighting turned off and use the new lighting with it. And there are a couple of other things in order to make it good. I also have the entities increased, so I can see more animals further ahead. That's also a very nice thing. And in overall, the map just looks a lot lighter. Also in caves, it's always so freaking dark. And I need to focus because I'm gonna go the wrong way. I was actually following the river. So yeah, it's very good to do that. I can also just skip ahead. Now there's this village down here, right? This village is connected to the river, and this river, I have access to my home base. I mean, it's super handy. I can just steal villages down here. Look, and I also have babies. I mean, yeah, I can just grab 2 villages, save them up in my town, and of course I'm going to have a bell and certain other needs, like basic stuff. But yeah, I'll just take them into a boat, I'll guess. I am going to search how to do that because I never messed around with these villages. I only know that they need to be in a room with a couple of beds, and you know, I don't even have to put up a torch right now. That's super handy. Yeah. A few beds, and I have to feed them food, and then I have to, you know, leave them alone, because Minecraft villages don't like to be watched at while they are, you know, discovering the world of love. And then I can just, you know, I think I have to. I think I can go this way. Go around underneath the bridge. Then go that way. Yeah, then put them on land and force them into a building. Like right down here. That's super handy with the boat. And then boom, put them into a breeding house. Now, of course, before, you know, the whole show, yeah, stuff. You know, the roads off camera work, the whole tree farming is off camera work. Stuff like that. I mean, making these houses upgraded over there is something we can do together. So what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to fix the roads. I want to fix and move up the market. I'm going to, you know, place some of these lanterns a little bit more nicer. I want to make, actually, if I can, a bridge out here that goes over the water, not onto the water. I think the pathway is good, and you know, make it all look nice, and then you will get a surprise in the face. You know, I've been thinking maybe I went a little overboard with this, but I had a lot of fun. It is a couple of days later in real life for me. Been doing a little bit of grinding, been doing terraforming this, or better to say renovating this village. And look at how it looks. Now I will show you an aerial view. And, you know, let's do this right away. So I placed a lot of these haystacks right down here, which were around this area. Yes, I still need to fix something here. For now, it is just as it is. Also, for this part over here, I want to fix something. Probably in the back, another tree. They're basically been doing a lot of padding, a lot of pushing, a lot of trees also. I know very well how to make them go straight up. I remember at the tree over there, I did something like too high on each side of the sapling. Better show it here. So I did like too high dirt on each side of the tree, and then I had one high on one side and then tried to do with bone meal. But I figured out if I make it too high all the way around, the tree will grow up straight rather than a little bit overhanging. I think I had it with this one down here. This one, you can see it's a little overhanging that way. That's because I left one block away on this side of the tree. So here, one high, two, and on the back, two. So that's how you can control trees, how to make them grow. Alright, as you can see, the padding is completely perfect. No more overgrown grass and onto the pathway. I fixed all the pathways. You can see I'm, just about done with this whole thing. I have also been digging out more ground for water. I made a nice little bridge. Sugarcane need to grow here. It's not on top of the top perfect, but it's just enough so to keep it like a village, right? I changed all the light poles for the darker wood, since there's a lot of light wood in, the screen already. I move up the market right down here. 3 market stand. The smoker house is now right down here. Very good. I place around some barrels. More trees. I think this, yeah, it looks, it's just enough for a village. Just enough. I also took care that this looks nice, swimming pool type of deal. Just like there, you see the iron golem is enjoying themselves. Maybe it can have a little touch. Maybe I could have done the same here as at my castle. Just replace everything that is dirt with stone. That makes it already look very nice. Also place it like certain fences at the sides. This is cool. It would be a thing if, yeah, okay, there is one modern type of deal. That is this iron post or pole with a bronze rod on it, because I don't want any lightning to strike into the trees or the houses or whatever. I've also placed them around on certain parts of the wall. I got so much bronze that, I could just place these things all over the place. It's cool, man. I love it so much. Yeah, you can really see 2 buildings I want to place. I just need to think about it. And yes, we need to replace this stone cutter for a enchantment table and see if this, this dude that normally works there will change his mind, right? I'm not quite sure how it works with farming, because it could also be possible that he will start farming, I guess. Hey, I see now why that I chew there, because I wonder, maybe the farming has something to do with these compost bins. It's always the workbenches that make them as the... Was he just sitting in there? Anyhow, yeah, this is cool, and this really wants me to fix a city-like village with these people. Maybe a few couple farmers, maybe not. I'm not quite sure. Well, yeah, okay. For trading, farmers could be a good thing, you can make like money with that, but anything else? I was thinking at some point that it's a shame that I didn't take my chance to actually try to connect the water to that water, Yeah, but it's fine. So in this case, what I really would like to do in the next episode is actually start building a village town in my city. I just have to make a couple of samples on how I want to make the buildings. It's gonna be a lot of work because, the houses here are very simple. They're already standing there. In my city, I got a lot of work to do. Yeah, I am excited to start working on it.